Okay, so I got my most underrated characters, or top underrated characters, for Xenoverse 2 today. Now, this is a pretty special upload because I'm choosing characters that I know no one, 99.99% of the time, no one ever chooses these characters, alright? Now, the characters that I'm going with are, you'll see them occasionally, but no one knows how to use them. And I know a lot of people use underrated characters, but the only reason why I'm making this video in the first place is because, you know, I made a Goku Black video like 2 days ago, and I was just like, I know for a fact that there are way more underrated characters. And I knew that there were way more underrated characters for a while now, but I was like, you know, I'm gonna make a list and make a video on it and show everyone the most underrated characters and how they're top underrated. So, alright, let's get into the list right now. Now, yes, I chose supervillain #1 on the list, specifically because they're special in their own way. Like, they're like, I don't know what, I know why people don't choose them online or in ranked or player match, not online, period. No one chooses them specifically because I feel like they don't have a limit burst, but trust me, these dudes are like OP top tier. Like, yeah, they're underrated because no one uses them, but they're actually like top tier if you ask me. One, they're actually like Super Saiyan Blue speed. Literally, like they're very, very fast. They do very, very good damage. Yes, they are the reskin versions of the regular cast characters, but they're better. Without a limit burst, and that's pretty much it. They're just better. Super villain versions of the regular cast villains. That's all they are. But no one uses them because I feel like they don't have a limit burst. But a lot of the super villains have a poison and the slow down attack. What's that move called? Yeah, Bloody Sauce. Bloody Sauce. They have Bloody Sauce, they have Rage Saucer, and they have their own like original move that they had on the base forms. So like, yeah, the super villains are so underrated. Like, I don't know why no one really uses them. Shoot, after this video, maybe everybody might use them. I don't know. But, yeah, they're really OP. Like, they have a charge that recovers stamina and ki. Like, come on now. These dudes are so underrated. I don't know why no one uses it. Like, Limit Burst just carries everyone away from them or something. I don't know. But they're really good. They do a lot more damage, a lot faster. And, yeah, that's just #1 on the list.
Oh, evil festers in the night. We are armed with justice's might.
Great Saiyan Man and Great Saiyan Woman reporting for duty.
Now, yep, I chose Great Saiyan Man and Great Saiyan Woman for this, on this list, list #2. Now, what makes Great Saiyan Man and Great Saiyan Woman so special is that they both have really good moves that you could use. They're not too spammy, but they're good damage. But you could spam them if you want. I recommend you not to, but you know, you could. They do really good damage. Gohan has 3 boosts. He has Super Saiyan, Justice Pose, and on top of that, when he does his ultimate, he gets a key boost in damage. And all 3 of those boosts together does a lot of damage. As you can see, full power energy wave did like almost 2 health bars. Actually, no, that's not. That's like a health bar. Never mind. That was like a health bar, but. Besides Great Saiyan Man, Great Saiyan Woman has, you know, 1 boost. She only has Justice Pose, and that's it. But think about what makes her special compared to Great Saiyan Man is that, like, she's a lot faster and does a lot more damage. Like, she got Justice Combination, Justice Rush, Energy Shot, Super Guard, which is really good. And that's pretty much all she needs to be able to keep up with Great Saiyan Man. Really good character, does a lot of damage, a lot faster. She has more stamina as well. I didn't even see that. A lot of decent ki. They both have decent ki, and they're both really good. They're both really good C tier, decent characters. All right, now one of my personal favorites, #3 on the list. We got Jace. Now, he's a personal favorite of mine specifically, and I mean specifically because I am the best with Jace. Like, I really mean that. Like, my Jace, I remember one time getting grab spammed by a Broly, DBS Broly, and ended up winning because my Jace was good enough to beat it against Grab Spam Broly. Like, that actually tell you something. That Jace is a really good character, and if you're good enough with him, you can beat Grab Spam and Cheese, all that. Now, I feel like people don't choose Jace because he doesn't have any stamina, but he has so much ki and a good amount of health. He has his own little combo streams. He does so much damage. He has Crusher Ball. Crusher Ball is a god tier move. Fighting Pose G, really good pose. He has his own little dodge attack after image, which, you know, it's not really that good, but it's good enough for online. He has so many good combos. Like, I'm obsessed with his combos, actually. But, like, bro, if you don't use Jace, I highly recommend Jace. Like, I really, really do. He is such a good character. Awesome grab. He has, like, he's a really good character, and he's so underrated. Like, I never see anyone choose Jace. I've never seen a Jace just as good as mine. He's really fast. Like, he's just an underrated, really good click. Like,
What did you say, nigga?
like Clay. He's just a really good character. But yeah, that's just Jace. Alright, so number 4 on the list, we got Super 17. Now, Super 17, he's not another personal favorite. I haven't really started using him till, like, I've been using him for like a month now, and I've never seen anyone as much ranked as I play. I've never seen another 17, like, ever. I haven't seen another 17 in like 2 years. Like, no one uses Super 17. I see a lot of DBS 17s and Z 17s, but I never see GT 17, Super 17. And I feel like he deserves some love. I feel like a lot of people should use him. I feel like, you know, he has a lot of good combos. I feel like what's holding him back is his damage, including his ultimate damage. His ultimate damage, you know, it's decent. You know, it has some good ultimate damage. You can combo into like shocking death ball into a lot of other stuff. You do like combos of CACs with that move. He has some good attacks. Except for his Drain Charge and Flash Bomber. His Flash Bomber are pretty decent. His Thunder Crash, whatever that movie's called, you know, it's pretty good. You can stun him or whatever. He's a really underrated character though. He's good. He's really good. I feel like you could do a lot of damage with him. And yeah, moving on to number 5 on the list. Yup, the Sabo Men. I feel like a lot of y'all knew this was probably gonna come, but like, yeah, the Sabo Men are very, very, very underrated. And the funny part is, the Sabo Men were actually nerfed this recent update. So they were a lot stronger back then, but they still do crazy damage. They have not that much stamina. They got like Goku Black stamina, decent ki, and decent health. Very fast and very quick with their combos. These guys actually have a stamina break. Surprisingly, they have a stamina break. And what else? Consecutive Energy Blast, Meteor Strike, like a lot of the characters that I already showed off. Meteor Strike after image, a pretty decent dodge, and actually charged Ki Wave, really good. The Sabo Men actually have a square triangle. They have one of those square triangles that you can just square triangle and get out of the way, like a male Earthling. Huh? How ironic. But like, that's crazy. A Sabo Men having a square triangle, I never thought I'd see the day. But I just now realized this out of all the times I used the dang Sabo Men, they have a square triangle, and I'm finna be using it with combos. I ain't gonna be cheesing, but like, yo, the fact that they have a square triangle already puts them up there. Because if you play Xenoverse 2, you already know how overpowered a square triangle is if a character has one. So like, yeah, they have a square triangle, that's crazy. Back hit's pretty good. Their ult is like special to them, and like that's pretty much the Sabo Men. Spray Shot Retreat, terrible evasive, but you know, they have it. Full power energy wave valley. But that's crazy though. That's crazy.